For the nomenclature of alkyl halides, it's almost the same as alkanes. There are just a little few differences here, but otherwise it's the same thing, okay? With same thing meaning that you still have to find the longest chain. So let's start with the first one, and the longest chain here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you can start from here also, but it's going to give you still the same kind of chain, which means that the base name is going to be hexane. So now I identify my substituents, as I've said before also, that's what I usually do. So chlorine becomes chloro. This is of course a methyl group. So now I have to figure out the numbering or the locants. Okay, and remember again that the numbering should be all lower numbers, and your numbers should also start closer to the branching. Okay, and in this case, your both of the substituents that you have, they are closer to the branching, okay, or closer to the end of the chain. So the one that's in the red, that's already there. So now I'm going to write the other one, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that's the other numbering. So which one do we follow? In this case, what we will do is that we will go ahead and do the alphabetical as well as chronological rule, okay, because we can actually do both of them at the same time, which means that I will do my chloro first. Okay, I will name my chloro first because it's closer to the end of the chain, and also alphabetically it makes sense. Okay, so which means that's 2 chloro and then 5 methyl, okay, over here. So the full name is going to be 2 chloro 5 methyl hexane. Okay, and again remember there is a little dash between the number and the alphabet. Okay, so that's the first one. Let's look at the second one now, and let's go ahead and number that also, find the longest chain, and I think the longest chain is going to be the one that's horizontal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now if you want to go ahead and do what I do, which is, you know, write out my substituents, you can do that too, or otherwise we can go ahead and stop doing that and just go ahead and see where the numbering is closest, okay, for the branching. And so the way I have numbered it right now seems to be correct, because in this case the bromine is on the second one, and that gives us the lower numbers, okay, whereas if we do it from the right side, the first number will be 3, which will be a higher number. Okay, so which means that 2 is just fine. This numbering is just fine. Okay, so my longest chain then is going to be heptane. Okay, so now we have to go chronological, alphabetical with the naming. Okay, not so much as chronological. Okay, so which means that bromine is going to come first. Bromine gets changed to bromo. This is chloro, and this is ethyl. Okay, so we have to go alphabetical. So I will leave some space for the locant. So bromo, chloro, ethyl, hexane. Okay, so now this is going to be 2 bromo, and then after bromo a little bit dash, and then the chlorine is fifth. So that's 5 chloro and then 4 ethyl hexane. Now technically speaking, if you had enough room, you would write ethyl hexane as one word. Okay, but anyhow, that's how you name this one. Sorry, not hexane, heptane. Oops, my bad. There we go. Okay, so now let's look at the next one. Okay, and the next one is a cyclic compound. So in a cyclic compound, the ring is the base name. So this one is going to be cyclohexane. That's the base name. And so now we have 2 groups over here. One is bromo, the other one is methyl. So hopefully you figured out that you're going to start the numbering from bromine, because that is alphabetical. So the alkyl groups and the halogens, they have no priority over each other. Okay, so you just still go for the smaller numbers or whatever is closer to the end of the chain. That's how it goes. Okay, so there is no priority one way or another. So this is going to be now 1 bromo, 2, I knew I was going to run out of room, methyl cyclohexane. Okay, so that's going to be the name of this compound, not the other way around. Okay, so not 1-methyl. Okay, that's not how you do it. Okay, let's look at the next one. In the next one, our ring that we have is cyclopentane. So I'm going to write it down here so I don't run out of space anymore. So cyclopentane. And now we have 2 methyl groups. Those are both methyls, and of course we have a chloro. So since the chlorine and the methyl group right here, they are both on the same carbon, I'm going to go ahead and start my numbering here, and 2 and 3, and that is the preferred way of numbering rather than 1, 2, 3, 4, because that will give the longer numbers, okay, or a larger number, longer chain, whatever. So you can't do that, okay, so you have to keep the smaller numbers in there. So now we have 1 chloro, so 1 chloro. Now you have 2 methyl groups in there, so you can name them together, so which is 1,3-dimethyl cyclopentane. Okay, that would be the name for these. Yeah, sometimes these names get a little long, but that's the nature of the game.